Hello, guys. This is the MMA channel for Europeans, Swedish Europeans, English as well. And we're talking about the UFC 279 that was just happened. This is my friend Lucas Gomez.
Yeah, this is me. This is a new channel. We're gonna speak about the MMA and the events that's coming up and the events that's happening. So it's gonna be exciting.
So I'm from Sweden and he's from Brazil.
I'm from Brazil. I'm born in Brazil, so a little bit mixed.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a mix up about a little bit Swedish, but mostly English. And let's talk about the UFC that just happened. Okay.
Oof.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. Crazy.
First off, we had Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson. Amazing fight. I was a bit disappointed, to be honest, but I think
me too. Me too.
Yeah, I think we should talk about the Khamzat fight first because that's the biggest one.
Yeah, that was the biggest one, and a funny one also to see.
Yeah, it was crazy because I really thought Kevin Holland did an amazing job about defending the takedown.
Yeah, I thought if he didn't get him down, he was gonna have a problem because he was so like gassing him out. He was so explosive.
Yeah, exactly. Like Joe Rogan spoke about it as well. He was like, "Okay, Khamzat is breathing heavily now. I think he just emptied his gas tank trying to get Kevin Holland down.
Yeah,
he did get him down and got the submission. It was amazing.
And he finished him also. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Without taking a punch again.
Again, yeah, just how amazing Gilbert Burns is as well. Because Gilbert Burns defended the takedowns.
100%, yeah. So it's different levels to it. Like Gilbert Burns, a little like higher than because he also fought like some top guys. So, but I was so surprised with it.
Kevin Holland, if he did have some more time, more than 24 hours, he would have done a lot more. Because right now, we just literally this first second of the fight, he tried to get him down. He defended the takedown very well. He sprawled, he rolled. But yeah,
so Khamzat didn't want to stay striking with him. He went immediately for the takedown.
Yeah, I would like to see Khamzat strike with him a bit, just as we saw with Gilbert Burns. But hey, it's the mixed martial arts.
He listened to his coach. I think this time he didn't want to hear Andrea screaming at him again.
Yeah, exactly. But it was an amazing fight. It was an amazing fight. The post interview as well. A lot of energy, a lot of anger as well. I think.
Yeah. And the post fight also, he was just screaming on the microphone, and it was funny. It was funny to watch.
Yeah, but
that shows also the ability to Khamzat because, like Kevin Holland, he fought Vettori, Derek Bronson, like top middleweight guys, and nobody finished him.
Yeah, so
that's crazy a little bit.
Yeah, I think we have two sides of it. Because first side is Kevin Holland didn't have any time to prepare for Khamzat.
Yeah, exactly.
He prepared for a striker. He got a wrestler, the biggest wrestler as well.
Yeah,
Khamzat is a big dude. Even if he prepared for 170, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah. So and the other side is, well, Khamzat is just the better one. He is mauling people. He just runs through them. Give him Derek Bronson. Give him everyone from the top 10 to 5. He would just go through them.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So what's next for Khamzat? What do you think?
Yeah, a good question. I think I don't know. Dana said if he beat like Nate Diaz, it was gonna be for the title next, but I don't know now. Maybe Colby Covington or I don't know, because I think it's gonna be a rematch between Usman and Leon maybe.
Yeah, I think the best fight for Khamzat right now. First of all, can he make 170?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Because Joe Rogan asked him as well in the post-fight interview, and he just didn't want to answer it.
Yeah, he didn't answer. So I don't care.
Yeah, so I think the big question is, can he make 170? Is it healthy for him? Because right now his body said, no, I can't make it. Can he make it? And if he makes it, what's next for him? I think number 2 ranked Colby Covington.
Yeah, I think also.
Yeah. Because that's a wrestler, that's a good guy with a good cardio. But I heard Colby Covington is out. He's injured again.
He's injured again? Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, so I think Colby Covington is out for a long time because of his injury again. I think it was something with his jaw that he broke, something like that.
Okay.
But I'm not too sure. But yeah, that was interesting. And then we
Yeah,
had the
it was
other Swedish
interesting.
guy, Alan. I think Anton.
Anton, it was not a good night for him. But he
Yeah,
also
he
faced
lost.
a Brazilian, like a really a good guy, like 17-2 his record was. So it
Yeah,
was like different levels competition. I think he faced before. So it
yeah.
was a difficult one.
It was unfortunate. He took it in a short notice fight. He was
Exactly. It was.
supposed
I
to.
think it was 10 days or something.
Yeah, he was
Correct.
supposed to go to vacation. So yeah, we have to keep that in consideration. But
Yeah, he will get another fight at light heavyweight. So maybe
okay.
I hope he can do better there.
Yeah, with more time to prepare, I think he
Mm.
will do a lot better. He's a good fighter, but hey, it wasn't his night. Just yeah,
No,
too
no.
bad. And then we can talk about Ji Ling, which is the
Yeah.
that was a good fight. Rodriguez, I think his name
Yeah,
is.
I think it was a good fight, but like it's not so much happening. I think Rodriguez was staying behind his jab all the time, and he won the split decision. But
Yeah,
yeah, it was alright. It was difficult for them to prepare. Also, it was only like short notice again. So
yeah, because Ji Ling's prepared for a guy with cardio machine, not big
yeah,
puncher, but cardio machine, high pace. Work through a lot of grappling, but also a lot of high pace matchups. But yeah, it was unfortunate for both guys. All of the top, like the main card, the co-main event, and the third card was just all
yeah.
mixed up.
It was so much mixed up. Yeah.
But I was a bit disappointed with Tony Ferguson's fight.
Yeah, me too. I was expecting a lot more, man. A lot more from him. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened. He was swinging a lot also and missing and turning around.
yeah, it was. I don't know. Like it looked like two guys that were just too old for this, and it looked like 40 years old guys just trying to
Yeah,
swing it.
yeah, exactly. So I'm happy for Nate. He won his last fight, but I was a little bit disappointed to Tony. I thought he could do better than that at welterweight again. He could show like he's a contender, but he didn't.
Yeah, and he looked too heavy as well. Like he
Yeah.
looked proper. The thing with Tony is he's always light on his feet, always high pace, always in your face. And
Yeah,
I
he
thought
was always like that before. Yeah.
yeah, right now he just seemed, and also Nate, it seemed like he wanted to quit for a time. The third round when he was just like nah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna stop. He was.
Yeah, sort of like his brother did in his previous fight against Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that something like that was gonna could happen, but Nate was doing okay, with the 1-2 like he always do. But
Yeah,
I don't know what happened with Tony, honestly, because before he got knocked out against Chandler, he was looking okay. He dropped him, but
yeah.
yeah, yesterday was terrible. It was
Yeah,
not.
like to be honest, I think it's time for Tony to hang up his gloves. He
Yeah,
done.
he was like, I'm getting started or something. I need to get better or something. He's gonna be back soon, he says.
Yeah, but like, bro, you've had like four fights now, four losses in a row, I think,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
is it
something like
five?
that.
I think it's 4 or 5 losses in a row right
Yeah,
now.
it's Justin Gaethje, it's Charles Oliveira, it's
Michael
now
Chandler.
Michael Chandler, and now
Wait, we
now
have
Nate.
Dariush as
And
well.
Dariush also. That's five. Yeah, that's five.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 5 in a row, and that's 3 decision losses and now two finishes, KO and submission.
Yeah. In a row now, also two finishes.
Yeah.
And I guess Nate Diaz, that's like old guy also. So
Yeah, like Nate Diaz didn't look good in the fight. You can
no.
tell Nate Diaz didn't want to be there. He
Yeah.
ran away from the fight. He was resting. He went into his corner and just took a breath. Went back in again. I was
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
"What are you
It was
doing?"
like, yeah, you don't do that
Yeah,
in a fight, but yeah. So I think Lee, if he fought Tony, he would beat him also. The
yeah,
way Tony looked, I was not impressed at all.
yeah. I was not impressed. I
But if
think
he comes back now and fight, who is like a rimlig opponent for him?
Lee, you think? Lee.
I
Eller
it could
vem
be.
tänkte du på?
I don't know. I was asking you,
About which fighter were you asking about?
Tony.
Tony. To be honest, I think he needs to really see where his head at because it didn't really seem that he wanted to be in there. Even though he
No,
said that afterwards, it didn't look like he wanted to be there. That hunger that was before.
that was before. No, I think it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. So to be honest, either you give him somebody who's up and coming, trying to make his way in the UFC. Give him Tony Ferguson. Because it's 5 in a row against all the top 5 to 10 guys.
Yeah, it's not bad guys he's fighting. So,
yeah.
So, but like, yeah.
And Nate Diaz doesn't have that high pace that everybody else has. Because Nate Diaz was very slow in this fight.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
thought really Tony Ferguson could just put it in him, but both of them look sloppy.
And he didn't even cut him or something. Like,
yeah, it was the opposite.
Yeah, it was the opposite. It was the opposite.
Yeah, Tony Ferguson went with all the cuts in his face, and it was horrible.
Yeah, it was. Did you see? Did you watch also Johnny Walker against Iron Kutalaba?
Yeah, happy for Johnny Walker.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I was hoping for him this one.
Yeah, I really thought he deserved the win. He's been back and forth with wins and losses, KO losses and stuff. He's a good guy. He has good potential, but
potential. I think he lost his last fight before this against Jamal Hill. That's now upcoming star.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a bit of a roller coaster. I think John Walker looked good and not the sharpest, but he looked good. And especially now that we have a lot of not lightweight contenders, light heavyweight contenders coming up, Johnny Walker can be one of the champions. To be honest,
it's some good fights that the UFC can make at 195.
Yeah. So let's talk about the scale, the weight issue with Khamzat. Do you think it was prepared act from Dana White? Make this a whole big scam, so to call it?
I don't know. It's difficult to say. Like, if it would, I don't know, like why he would do it. Like, but I don't know. It's a difficult one. I don't understand why. Also, I don't know if he was getting sick or something. Why the doctors told him to stop cutting weight?
Well, from what I heard is he started to have cramps, and his body didn't respond well to the weight cut, and he was above the. He was a bit less than 8 pounds from it, but then the doctors came in at 4 a.m. something like that. I've been told, and he started drinking water and stuff. That's why.
Yeah, because he also in a post interview that then he heard he was gonna fight another guy, then he was getting heavier also.
Yeah, exactly.
So they asked him if he could make weight, and he said yes, but like it's difficult to say.
Yeah, I think I have two theories. Either Dana White just wanted to make a big pay-per-view out of this. Khamzat versus Nate would just be a massacre. And poor Nate, he was just. If that was the Nate coming into Khamzat's fight, he would just run through.
Yeah, 100%. Stand-up and wrestling-wise, I think both.
Yeah, he didn't look good. He took a lot of shots unnecessary. His wrestling wasn't there as well. So yeah, he was just gonna run through. So I think Dana White did him a solid and be like, okay, it's more pay-per-view buys with this. The press conference was good because it got scrapped, and he saw a possibility of
of turning the event around or something.
Yeah, we have opponents for everybody, to be honest, and let's just do that instead. Hey, Khamzat, don't drop weight. Go and fight Holland instead, and do your thing there.
Yeah, that's a possibility also. I think that could be a possibility, honestly, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think Dana White knows what he's doing. He's
I think
a smart guy.
He's a smart guy, he is.
I'm curious how Khamzat's purse got affected by this, because from the outside, Khamzat is the issue. He's the one who's
everybody was booing him and everything. So it looks like he's the issue.
About the crowd.
Yeah, but it looks like he's the issue, and also because he was like, I don't care about the weight, and in the interviews he's like, I don't care. I come here to smash everybody, and
yeah. I think that was bad. He should have responded a bit better.
I think also, even for the respect of his own fans, he couldn't been a little bit more, I don't know, polite or something.
Yeah, he should have been a bit more humbled because of this situation.
Yeah, I think also he should. But now he went in there and beat the guy without taking a punch. So it's like,
yeah, I think that just speaks how good Gilbert Burns is as well.
Yeah.
Gilbert Burns showed him. That's a tough.
Yeah, it's like in deep waters, Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also Kevin Holland did make fine takedown defense. He scrambled. He
was scrambling a lot. It was a lot of scrambles.
Yeah. But yeah, he had literally 24 hours to prepare for him, unfortunately. So what can you do? He's a top wrestler.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult.
And also, he was talking to him as well, Kevin Holland, during the fight.
Yeah, during the fight when he went on the mat. I don't know what he was saying, but yeah, he was saying some shit to him.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. I really want.
He's a talented guy. I think.
Yeah.
He could give Khamzat more problems if he was training, like preparing for it a little bit more. I still think Khamzat would beat him though, but not as easy.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see what Khamzat is saying right now. What he thinks is next for him.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's ready for the title, to be honest. Because
I don't think also. But he was supposed to face Leon like a year and a half ago or something. 3 times with the COVID and everything. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, because now Leon is the champ.
Yeah, exactly. Now Leon is the champion.
Yeah, so that's crazy. So what's next for Khamzat? Let's say he stays in 170. What's next for him?
Then I think, if Kobe is injured, like you said, then maybe he just fought now, but he didn't get hit. So it's like he could fight again very soon. I don't know if like the coaches want that. And I don't know about Leon also. Is he going to fight Masvidal or something? Also, I don't know.
Well, I don't think Masvidal is the. I think it depends on what Usman wants and what Leon wants.
Yeah, I think also.
Yeah, for Leon, the biggest fight right now is either Masvidal or Usman, and it's gonna be in London.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna be a big one in London. Then it's gonna be a big card.
Yeah, I think they're gonna stack it up with Darren Till, Aspinall.
Yeah, Aspinall have to be back soon.
Paddy the Batty.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Good fights. Good fights coming up as well. We have Israel Adesanya versus Pereira coming up.
Oh, that's an interesting one also. We have Charles Oliveira against Islam.
That fight card is the best card I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Okay, so Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev. What do you think about that one?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be people underestimate Charles. He last fight is always an underdog, and he always comes out and proves that he's there to fight, and he got a lot of heart. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's either gonna be a scrambling fight. Who's gonna get the takedown first? Who's gonna go for the submissions the most, and who's lucky to have the submissions? Or they're just gonna be too afraid to go for the takedowns and just stand up and brawl.
Yeah, I don't know. I see it. I don't see it going to a decision though. I see somebody getting finished. I think.
Yeah, it's either gonna be a very boring fight because of they're getting too afraid to engage.
Yeah, they maybe have too much respect for each other. It could be, but I don't think Charles is gonna be in a boring fight.
Yeah, and can Islam knock him down? That's the question as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really. I'm not so convinced about Islam. People hype him up like he's Khabib, but he's not. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Well, talk about Khabib. I just saw recently a fight with what was his name again? His second UFC appearance. And I think he honestly lost that fight, to be honest. If you look at that fight, I'm going to tell you what the name is in a sec. I think it was against... I can't remember his name right now. This was a UFC veteran. He had 16 fights in the UFC. Khabib won that fight via unanimous decision. But if you look at that fight, even the commentators, Joe Rogan... even said that it looks like he's losing the fight, and they were shocked that Khabib won that fight.
He won,
11 of 11 takedown defenses from the opponent.
From the other guy, wow.
So no takedowns. The other opponent even got two takedowns on Khabib.
On himself, yeah. And people said that Khabib never lost a round and things like that.
Yeah. So, I think he lost that fight, but hey, in the scorecards he won. Nothing.
And that's what matters. But it's like sometimes the judges, they do like some weird things.
Yeah, that's why you never leave it to the judges.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, it was an interesting fight.
Yeah, it was an interesting card. Like it was a good card, and good that Dana could mix it up so fast. I don't know if it was planned or not, but yeah, it was good. It was a good one. Happy for Sweden.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're happy for Sweden. As Khamzat said as well in the post-fight interview, you know, he sends love from the Swedish people. He feels this as well, and Khamzat, vi supportar dig hela vägen.
Vi supportar dig hela vägen alltså.
Hela vägen, mannen, hela vägen. So it's fun to have somebody from Sweden to really, you know, show the way and help the other guys from Sweden as well coming up.
There's a lot of talent in Sweden. You have a lot of young prospects in Sweden that's are gonna come up. So
yeah. So it's quite the interesting card. We have you know, upcoming fights: Alex Pereira, Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira. We have
TD Dillashaw against Sterling, Sean O'Malley against Peter Yan. So
yeah, and we also have the probably Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, exactly. That's an interesting one also.
That's fireworks all the way.
Okay, we're gonna wrap up now about this UFC that just happened. It was I think it was a good card. I think it was good that Dana could like mix it up. I don't know if it was planned or not, but yeah, it was a good card. A lot of finishes.
Yeah, a lot of mixture up, a lot of finishes, a lot of entertainment. We will see what's coming up for Khamzat, Tony, Nate.
Yeah, Nate was talking about doing something else now in Mixed Combat Sports. So
yeah. It's gonna be interesting. I think Nate should just hang up the gloves and do, you know, his promoting thing as of right now. But yeah, he's done his part in the UFC.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you all the way. So it's gonna be interesting. Some good fights coming up also now.
Yeah,
we have, a lot of good fights.
Yeah, what's up for next weekend? I think it's gonna be a low-key card next weekend.
The low-key card is the main event. I think is some women's. The main event.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's Corey Sandhagen against Song Yadong.
Okay, Corey Sandhagen, good fighter.
Yeah, that's
good
a good
fighter.
one. He's a good Corey Sandhagen.
Yeah, entertaining. Flyweight, if not mistaken, bantamweight, flyweight.
Bantamweight is.
Bantamweight.
And he's fighting this guy. I think he's from South Korea or something. He's really good also. Really good also, this guy. So it's gonna be interesting card.
He's good for the bantamweight division as well. A lot of stacked fighters over there.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's a wrap for the UFC 279 recap. You know, we've talked about the UFC fighters, what happened, finishes, what's next for them, and the upcoming fights as well. Next weekend, we have Corey Sandhagen back fighting. What's his name again? The other
Yadong,
guy?
Son Yadong, I think, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And we have very, very interesting fights coming up with Israel Adesanya, Pereira, Islam Makhachev, possibly Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier as well.
Sterling against Dillashaw for the bantamweight title. Peter Yan also against Sean O'Malley. So there's a lot of good events coming up and a lot to talk about also.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And
it's our first video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, and don't forget to comment what you like and don't like. You know, if you want more mixture of the European, the Swedish language as well, or you just want to continue having it in English. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
let us know in the comments what you guys think and what we should bring up as well. And
all right. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.
Thank you guys for watching. See you.